What an angle. But I'm tired. So you can tell by my eyes and my hair. Oh, today is February 22nd, 2026. We got a 222 portal if you're into the astrology world. And I saw it everywhere today, so I'll take whatever sign I can get right now. I am 17 weeks and 3 days pregnant. Look at us go. Look at us go. We're getting closer to halfway there. Woof. Woof, woof, woof. And I don't know if it's eclipse season. I don't know if it's pregnancy hormones. I don't know if it's everything. But I am in my feelings hard. I have been getting nightly heartburn. So I think I might start some Prilosec. I guess I could eat Tums like candy too. Either or, truly. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. And I just was like crying most of today, on and off today. I was working with someone. I was a client, and they had shared something with me during one of our meetings, that I paid for or whatever, about some stuff in their personal life around abuse. And knowing that I'm a DV survivor myself, or intimate partner violence, IPV is actually what like the correct terminology is now, but most people know it as DV. And, over the past month or two, I've been noticing that they are reconciling with this partner. It brought up something in me. People are allowed to do whatever they want to do in their own relationships. I'm not in charge of anybody but myself and my children. However, it did bring up some feelings for me. And triggered some of my old safety patterns of like feeling safe and not feeling safe, and like, and so I reached out and I brought that up, and I didn't want it to be in text, because I really didn't want it to get misconstrued. Joke's on me. And it ended up, basically like, hey, like, I'm feeling this trigger. It's bringing up the like wound of not feeling safe, and wanting to like talk through it. And instead they were like, okay, we're done then, and just like so that was like, okay, maybe I triggered you more than you triggered me. And it was like, well, you didn't reach out in the right channel. And I asked, and I did. I said, hey, I'd like to talk about this when we meet. This is something that's coming up for me. It's Sunday, I'm parenting. I can't get on a call right now. And instead of being like, yep, let's talk about this on Tuesday when we have time scheduled, it just went into, okay, well, if you're not feeling safe, then we're done. And just instantly sent an email, and like kind of thrown back in my face that I like knew things about their personal life. I'm like, well, you told me about your personal life during a paid conversation. So, and it's really not about you or the choices that you're making, because like you can do whatever you want. But it, pregnancy is bringing up all these old wounds, all of these things, like, things around my DV, right? Things around not being enough, things around, having a baby daddy not wanting to be involved and abandons you. Like, can I do this shit alone? It brings it all up, right? All the wounds you think you've healed and like are ready for, it brings it all back up. And like, who are you supposed to talk to about these things than the people that you think that you're safe with? And, so, you know, I communicated the best I could. I'm not usually one to say something. But that's what I've been working on, feeling my feelings and sharing even when it feels hard. And even if that means someone, you know, decides to not talk to you anymore or decides to not whatever, like the people who are supposed to be in your life aren't going to respond that way, right? They're going to be like, hey, okay, I'm feeling this rupture. Let's repair it, right? And if they aren't or they don't, then like they're not it. And that was the lesson. And like, yeah, I cried about it. I'm crying about everything. Like I literally am crying about everything. But like, what else can you do? Like, if you're somebody who knows me and knows my heart and like we spent a lot of time together and you say we have both a client and a friendship, whatever, personal relationship, then you know me and you know me really well. And you know my intent, you know my heart. So I just don't think this one is, I think the lesson was that now it's just not the right time. And I actually feel really relieved about it. So, Year of the Snake is over. We've shed all the shedding and now we're fire horsing. So, man, things just feel... And there's a few more things that we're shedding. Tomorrow I'm going to small claims court. And then I have to go to tax court with my parents because I don't know. Well, and so it's just like these things and these old patterns that I used to be a part of, and like the codependency and the enabling and the allowing and all of that. It's coming up all at once, which is super fun and why I'm crying a lot. And it's about to all be like wrapped up and done. So I'm curious and I'm a little excited to see what's on the other side. Because it's all coming up, man. It's all coming up, I tell you what. So stay tuned for the next one. I don't know, man. Here we go.